turn. Let's go.
Alright, so wait, what do we say?
I guess. Hi, this is Paper Mario, or otherwise known as Blaze.
And I'm Puppet. Alright, so I'm going to be playing this game called, what is it called?
Kawata Shoujo. This thing here.
I thought it's called Katawa Shoujo.
Whatever, let's get this started.
I'm not a weeaboo. Okay, actually I am a weeaboo at this point. Anyways, let's do this. Alright, start.
And also sorry about whatever happens in this game.
I'm not. I mean, okay, so I'm pretty much the guy who's, do you see the circle thingy here? I am going to be the one playing this game, also known as Puppet. Right.
He's gonna be, I'm going to sort of allow him to be the character, and I'm just gonna be commentating on the side because I already sort of know what's briefly happening in the game.
Oh baby, I mean, what?
Yeah, so he's gonna be playing the main character, so let's get down to this, I guess.
Alright. A light breeze causes the naked branches of her to rattle like wooden wind chimes. And jumping, oh my god. This seems like, okay, this is a popular retreat for couples in the summer. The devious trees provide a beautiful green canopy. Far out of that. What is this? Stop mimicking me! God dang it. Okay. But now, in late winter, it feels like I'm standing under a pile of
kindling.
What?
Kindling.
I know kindling, but what? I breathe into my cupped hands and rub them together furiously to prevent them from numbing in this cold. Okay, this is starting to... Just how long am I expected to wait out here anyway? I'm sure the note said 4 p.m. Ah yes, the note slept between the pages of my math book while I was... I don't get it! I'm a...
Love letter much?
Oh! Okay.
You didn't even read that line!
I don't care! This is already a hentai game, I can tell.
The snowflakes silently falling from the white painted sky are the only sign of time passing in this stagnant world.
Okay, their slow descent upon the frozen forest make it seem like time has slowed to a crawl. The rustling dry snow underfoot startles me, interrupting the quiet mood. Someone is approaching me from behind. Oh my god, that is a nice harmony. It's hi, so, oh my god, I feel as if I just butchered a Japanese name like every other dubbed anime. A hesitating, barely audible question. However, I recognize the owner of that dainty voice instantly. Oh my god, stop getting out of my head! Okay, I feel my heart skip a beat. It's a heart I've listened to 100 times, but never as far more than eavesdropper to a conversation. I turn to face his voice, the voice of my dreams, and my heart begins to race. Oh, too late, I'm faster than you, yeah. Oh my god, he looks kinda cute.
That's you. Yeah.
Oh my god, this is me?
Yeah.
Wow! I'm surprised that no guy came up to me or something and they'll be like, oh my, come on, be my ook. Iwanako. Okay, I'm gonna do the step way. Iwanako? Okay, I got a note telling me to wait here. It was yours. Damn it, I spent an afternoon trying to come up with a good line. That was the result. Pathetic. Yes, it was pathetic, whatever you just did. Okay, yes, I asked a friend to give you that note. I'm so glad you got it. Oh my god, why don't you give it to her yourself, you
Because
asshole.
she's a shy person.
Oh, I'm the girl?
No!
Oh, wait, what am I then?
The guy!
Okay, so the guy is... Wait, she gave him the letter. Oh my god, why am I so dumb? Okay, I couldn't move a single muscle.
She's freaking shy as hell. She's a dondere.
Okay.
Just learn that.
Why don't you just like not... Okay, don't spoil anything for me, even though I know you play this.
No, she's not a character, so don't worry about her.
Okay. Okay, why am I... Uh-oh. Oh my god, she's getting a heart attack! Or maybe he's gonna turn into a werewolf and be all like, oh, baby.
Wait, that's what it's an important line. Shit.
Oh, baby. Bestiality.
Here we are, out in the cold.
Yes, clearly.
Once again, the wind stirs up the branches. The canopsis noise is music to my ears.
Okay, I'll let you handle it, and I'll just... Oh my god.
Iwanako flinches ever so
softly.
softly.
Maybe not. Okay, I lied to you. I'm sorry. Iwanako flinches ever so softly against the gust of wind. As it passes, she rightens herself, as if supported by some new confidence. Her eyes lock with mine, and she lazily twirls her long, dark hair around her. Why are you copying me? I'm gonna hit you!
All the while, the anxious beating of my heart grows louder.
I give up. You know what? Just do it.
No,
Just do it.
you do it.
And you know what? Watch. And after a couple of lines, you're gonna be like joining in, and we're gonna be in synchronization. I hate you so much.
I like it though.
How
Sounds
dare
like
you?
You see,
Okay.
I wanted to know if you'd go out with me. I stand emotionlessly, save for my heart. I can't say that.
So Iwanako is like the girl or the guy?
The girl.
Okay, so
You're Hisao.
Hasao, okay. Hasao! Why do I like... Oh my god, what's going on?
Read it!
My whole body freezes, safe from my eyes, which should open in terror. Is he a werewolf or something?
No. Hisao! My
And
beating.
I go wake up my knees. Oh baby, he's gonna...
Oh,
Oh my... What the hell?
the last thing I...
Oh! Maybe he got so nervous that he decided, oh no, I can't handle this anymore. And he just falls to the ground while the girl has his way with him.
No, you'll find out what the hell he has.
Okay, I'll just don't spoil it.
I know, I'm not. I'm trying not to.
Oh my god, oh no, I'm gonna see House and then I'm gonna see people fucking in front of me. For Leaf Studios presents. Let me do it!
Katawa Shoujo.
Joshua! God dang inspiration rate. I am not kidding. I have this pencil right here. I'm kidding. I'm joking. You know I would never hurt Eel. Only in BDSM. I'm kidding. I'm joking. Music. Oh god, I was supposed to be reading the credits.
That's okay.
That doesn't look like. Oh, it's a bullet. Is that a bullet?
No, that's steroids to keep open his arteries.
okay. It's steroids. What?
Yeah, steroids are used in medicine, so.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So you're gonna be handling with that stuff.
Oh my. I'm definitely gonna be using steroids to make my muscles go stronger. Oh baby. Oh my. That looks like an anime.
Yeah. Haven't you noticed
If they're making a freaking... If they're gonna make some freaking adult anime or something like that, why don't they just make a hentai video?
It's not. It's a game.
I swear it is. Look at this.
Wait. Okay, continue.
He did have a heart attack. Okay. I was right. Oh.
Yeah, and you'll find out why.
In the hotel, I can probably can't deny I've left this hospital room unsupervised on one hand. 4 months is pretty long time when you're left alone with your thoughts, so I've had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. Arrhythmia.
It's a very serious heart problem that could kill you.
So basically, he's gonna. I think I can see where this is going. He's gonna find some. He's gonna find some girl to go on with, and in a matter of some time.
A strange world, a foreign.
A strange word, Mr. Commentator, that's seemingly going in sync with my voice. One that you don't want to be in the same room with. Air conditions causes the heart to act in
Beat away too fast, it can be fatal. Apparently, if I had it for a long time, they said it was a miracle that I was able to go on so long without anything happening.
Okay, is it really a miracle? I don't know if it's a miracle. It's not a miracle if you had it. You're just lucky.
Yeah. So why are we commentating on the lines that we're supposed to be reading?
It's because of the fact that I got tired of you just speaking whenever I'm speaking. I'm joking.
Okay,
think,
go ahead then.
Okay, thank you. I'm joking. Maybe, possibly. My parents, I think, were hit harder by the news than I was. They practically had 2
hemorrhages.
What the hell is a hemorrhage?
It's like when your veins swell up and burst.
So basically, they had hemorrhages?
A piece.
Oh my god.
I had already had a full day by then to digest everything. To them, it was all fresh.
Oh, that's so nice of them.
They were even willing to sell our house in order to pay for a cure. Of course, there isn't a cure.
Oh, that's so sad. Well, you know what my challenge and change teacher would say to that?
What?
It sucks to suck.
Yeah,
it does, man.
You're this character though, so it sucks to suck to be you.
Oh my god, why did you do this to me? Why do I have to be the one with the heart problems, man? God.
Because you're the one play because of the late discovery of this condition.
I've had to stay at the hospital to
to
recuperate from the treatments. When I first admitted, it felt as if I was missed. For about a week, my room in the ward was full of flowers, balloons, and cards. But the visitors soon dwindled, and all the get-well gifts began to trickle down to nothing shortly after. I was that the only reason I got on someone was because sending me their sympathy had turned into a class project. Maybe some people were genuinely concerned, but I doubt it. Even in the beginning, I barely had any visitors. Yes, that's true. By the end of the first ones, only my parents came by on a regular basis. Yoanako was the last to stop visiting. After 6 weeks, I never saw her again. We never had that much to talk about when she visited anyway. We didn't touch this subject that was between us on that snowy day ever again. Well, the funny thing about maybe some people were genuinely concerned, but I doubt it. And the fact that even once a person were to suddenly get some type of disease, like cancer or feverish or anything that deals with the hospital on this bed, and you had to keep constantly visiting them, it's a very sad but realistic thing, and I actually like that.
See, I told you, this game actually brings real life into this.
That's really good.
So, yeah.
It's not really a place I'd like to live in. The doctors and nurses feel so impersonal and faceless. Yeah, I feel like a jerk because I'm planning to become a nurse. I'm gonna be like all smiling and be all like, oh, it's okay, you'll be fine. You'll live, and then the next day they die.
Don't become a Mary Sue.
Shut up. A Mary Sue is a perfect character. I'm just gonna be lying to them. I mean, I'm going to be trying to make sure that their death is as painless as possible. Actually, that sounds as if I'm gonna be committing euthanasia. Never mind.
I guess it's because they are in a hurry and they have a million other patients waiting for them. But it makes me feel uncomfortable. For the first month or so, I asked the head cardiologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate of when I'd be able to leave.
Okay. He never answered anything in a straightforward way, but told me to wait and see if the treatments and surgeries worked. So I idly observed the scar that those surgeries left on my chest, slowly changing his appearance, thinking of it as some kind of an omen. I still asked the head cardiologist about leaving, but my expectations are low enough now that I'm disappointed. I'm not disappointed anymore when I don't get a reply. The way he shovels around the answer shows that there is at least some hope. At some point, I stopped watching TV. I don't know why. I just did.
TV sucks!
Yeah, it did. SpongeBob, The Simpsons is still pretty good, but freaking SpongeBob, Family Guy, and all that other shit. No, there's nothing worth watching except for The Walking Dead and crap.
But the thing is, if you go on the internet, there's always something to watch because you get to choose.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
you get to choose what to watch.
Yeah, we're totally not self-advertising, you know. I started reading instead. There was a small... Oh, yeah! Library! Awesome! There's a small library at the hospital, although it was more like a store for books. I began working my way through it. One small stack at a time. After consuming, I would go back for more. I found...
I just have to comment to something.
Yeah?
I have an actual thing that I think you're gonna date. Who the person you're gonna date is.
Oh my god, am I gonna go out with a librarian or someone with glasses? Oh my, I hope it's someone with glasses.
I found that I liked reading, and I think
I became addicted. I started feeling naked without a book in my hands, but I loved the stories. That was what my life was like. The days began increasingly hard to distinguish from each other, differing only by the book I was reading and weather outside. It felt like the blurred time into some kind of gooey mass I was trapped inside, instead of moving within. A week go by without me really noticing it. It sounds as if we're like announcing some type of poem. Sometimes I'd pause in realization that I didn't know what day of the week it was. But other times, all the things that surrounded me would painfully crash into my consciousness through the barrier of my nonchalance I had set up for myself. Oh my god, you're getting good. Okay, the pages of my book would start to feel sharp and burning hot, and the heaviness in my chest would become so hard to bear that I had to put the book aside and just lay down for a while, looking at the ceiling as if I was going to cry. Oh, that's so sad.
Oh, I know.
But that happened only rarely. Oh my god, you're good. Oh my gosh. I wish I could copy people. Anyways.
See, this is why I'm good at singing, because I copy.
Okay, I couldn't even cry. Oh, poor guy. Today, the doctor comes in and gives me a smile. He seems excited, but not very. It seems like he's trying to make an effort to be happy on my behalf. My parents were here. It's been a few days since I've last seen them. Both of them are sort of dressed up. Is this supposed to be some kind of special occasion? It's not even a party. There is a ritual at the head. Oh my god, I've messed up. I'm so sorry. The head cardiologist, yes. He takes his time sorting his paper, then setting them aside as if to make a point of the pointlessness of what he just did. Then he casually sits down on the edge of the bed next to mine. He looks at me in the eyes for a moment. Hello, Hisao. Oh god, I'll be the dialogue person. Like, I don't know. I love voice acting, okay?
Okay.
I don't answer him, but I smile a little back at him. I believe that you can go home. Your heart is stronger now, and with some precautions, you should be fine. We have all your medications sorted out. I'll give your father the prescription.
I love Japan because you actually get free medication. Everything there about medical stuff is always really damn good. It's
Really?
Yeah, you go there, they're like, do you have your insurance card? Because that's what you need. All people need insurance for health. And if you go there, they're gonna be, and you have your insurance card, everyone in the hospital is gonna try to be nice to you, try to do the best for you, and try to heal you and make sure you're not gonna get sick again.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah. At least in Canada, it's pretty much you're waiting in the freaking waitlisting line to be all like, oh my god, I got my arm chopped off! And then all of a sudden, when you approach the nurse who's sitting at the desk, the nurse will just calmly say, oh, don't worry, just sit and wait for 5 hours, you'll be fine. And pretty much when your time is up, you'll immediately be sent into one of the to the doctors, and then the doctors will just examine you. And if you don't know what you're talking about, or if you don't mention all of your symptoms, then the doctors will just say, oh, you're just having a headache or anything like that. This is like one of the main problems with the North American healthcare, because of the fact that if you're not knowledgeable, then you're fucked. You can't. The doctors won't help you, and you can't help yourself if you don't mention everything.
Like Leo are saying, in like Japan, it's more about prevention than protection.
Yeah, exactly.
So like in Japan, if you are sick, they want to give you medication that even if you take it, you're gonna get immune to everything afterwards. So like if you get sick to that cold, you're never gonna be sick about that cold ever again.
Interesting.
In Canada, we just give you prescriptions because we just want you to keep coming because you get more money.
It's more of like pretty much actually.
It's a money game here.
It's unfortunate. Well, so much for kind of having free healthcare. The doctor hands a sheet of paper to my dad, whose expression turns wooden as he reads it quickly. So many. I take it from his hand and take a look at myself, feeling numb. How am I supposed to react to this? Oh, flashing light! Oh my god, I see God! What?
Oh, these are all the things he has to take. I absurdly...
Did I see erection? Oh no, sorry, erectile, sorry.
This is something that you might have to write for a person.
Ew! Am I really gonna be... You know what? No, I'm just gonna tell my mom I'm gonna be a busboy and live under her bed, because my brother already has a basement. I'm joking.
Okay, are we gonna go and sing again?
No.
This is insane.
Side effects, adverse,
contradictions.
No, oh my god, maybe you're right.
Contradictions.
Have I been spelling contradictions wrong the entire time?
Maybe.
No, it's contrain. So, contraction maybe? I don't know. I don't want to sound stupid in front of our viewers.
And doses are listed line after line.
Dosages.
Oh, dosages?
Yeah.
Okay. Are listed line after line with cold precision.
Oh my, that's rhymey. I try to read them.
But it is so futile.
I'm gonna try to read all this. Okay. Diarrhea. No, I don't think that's diarrhea. That's something else. Okay, cold excrement.
Let's not.
I give up. I can't understand any of it. Attempting to only make me... This is why you become a doctor. Sorry. My Asian side just, all this for the rest of my life. Every day. Oh my god. Well, you know what? You know that movie World War Z and stuff?
Yeah.
He's gonna be sad. No freaking zombie, whatever you call those fuckers, like, won't want this. What the hell?
Well, if it's a zombie, the heart dies too.
Yeah, exactly. None of that wants that. Oh wait, no. Anyone who didn't watch World War Z, just forget I ever said anything. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be the one reading the quotation marks. Okay. I'm afraid that is the best we can do at this point. However, new medications are always being developed, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that list fade over the years. Years.
What kind of confidence booster is that?
I'd have felt better if you hadn't said anything at all. Also, I've spoken with your parents, and we believe it'd be best if you don't return to your old school. What? Please, calm down, Hisao. Listen to what the doctor has to say. Calm down. The way he has to said it, he knew full well that I wouldn't like it. Am I going to be homeschooled?
Whatever my concern shows, it's ignored.
We all understand that your education is paramount. However, I don't think that it's wise for you to be without supervision. At least not until we're sure that your medication is suitable. So I've spoken with your parents about a transfer. It's a school called Yamaku Academy that specializes with dealing with disabled. Disabled? What am I? It has a 24-hour nursing staff, and it's only a few minutes from a highly regarded general hospital. The majority of students live on the campus. Think of it as a boarding school of sorts. It's designed to give students a degree of independence while keeping help nearby. Independence? It's a school for disabled kids! Oh my god, just let me do these parts. Don't try to disguise that fact. If it was really that free, there wouldn't be 24 hours in nursing staff, and you wouldn't make a hospital being nearby a selling point. Of course, that's only if you want to go, but your mother and I aren't really able to homeschool you. We went out there and had a couple of weeks back. And had a look a couple of weeks back, and I think you'd like it. It looks like I really don't have a choice. Compared to other heart problems, people with your condition tend to live long lives. You'll need a job one day, and this is a good opportunity to continue your education. This isn't an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a goddamn opportunity. Nice. There you go. You're reading the lines. See, you're gonna become a great voice actor, just not as good as me. I'm joking. Well, you should be excited at the chance to go back to school. I remember you wanted to return to school, and while it's not the same one, a special school, that's an insult. That's... So that is what I want to say. It's a step down. It's not what you think. All of the students there is pretty active in their own sort of way. It's geared towards students that can still get around and learn, but just need a little help in one way or the other.
It's true. Since I have prior knowledge of this game, your character is gonna be shocked.
Okay, don't spoil. Okay, if it's gonna be something that's gonna be I'm gonna find out myself. Don't say anything about that.
No, I'm just saying it's like a normal school. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, thank you for that spoiler alert.
It's not.
It is. It's pretty much saying like, oh, this is gonna be a special school, and all of a sudden you say, oh, it's gonna be a normal school. I'm like, oh, thanks. But one of the main things that
you'll see how it's different.
So far, I'm actually really enjoying how realistic the situation is. The character itself seems as if. He seems like now that he's pretty much isolated from the outside world, he feels alienated, and the fact that he depends on books to separate himself from reality and whatnot. Now that he's finding out the whole entire he's gonna be moving to a air quotes disabled school, end quotes, and air quotes, sorry. Now that alone is pretty that the term disabled can be used as a negative term. So of course, if you were to search up in the dictionary, say disabled person or disabled, someone who is unable, weak, etc., etc., all you can think about disabled is,
all the bad stuff.
Yeah, all of the bad stuff. And since most likely he's intelligent enough, he would have been able to see this at a more rational manner. But because of the fact that disabled is associated with negativity, of course he would be reacting like this. So
yeah. Hisao is actually pretty smart because...
Thanks again.
Hey, what? I didn't even say anything.
You said Hisao is pretty smart. I was just making guesses.
No, I mean, I got this from general knowledge. Yeah, he's pretty smart.
In other words, you played the game. Again. God damn it.
Sorry, I'm not...
No, you're not! I'm joking.
I haven't even spoiled anything.
Yes, you did.
One fact.
You said 5 already, I think. There's proof in the video. Maybe we'll just read the comments or something. And once again, totally not self-advertising. Your father's right. And many of the graduates of this school have gone on to do amazing things. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. Once again, disability. One of my colleagues in another school is a graduate. I don't care. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. That's what the disability is. Oh my god, Joshua. Of
I was
course.
bad?
Yes!
Okay,
I'm
sorry.
joking. I only hit you at that when something so important was decided for me. But what can I do
about it?
A
Normal life is out of the question now.
It's
It's
funny.
funny. I always thought my life was actually kind of boring.
But now I miss it. Oh, so that's where you got your quote from Skype from. Okay. I want to protest. I want to blame this lack of reaction on shock or fatigue. I could easily yell something out right now. Oh, whoops.
Not right now, but it's something now.
Okay, just let me handle this point.
Okay.
Something about how I can go back to school anyway. But no, I don't say anything. The fact is that I know it's futile. I look around the room, feeling very tired of all of this. The hospital, doctors, my condition, everything. I don't see anything that would make me feel any different. There really isn't a choice. I know this. But the thought of going to a disabled school, what are those even like? As much as I try to put a positive spin on this, it's very difficult. But let me try. A clean slate isn't a bad thing. That is all I can think about to get me through this. At least I still have something. Even if it's a special school, it's something. It's a fresh start, and my life isn't over. It would be a mistake just to resign myself thinking that. Oh, really good. I like that. At the very least, I'll try to see what my new life will look like. Alright, let's see.
That line was really bad and just trying to